All right, good morning, my Black Eagle children. First, just a couple things about the procedures. I know it seems like a lot of crazy rules, but as I've told you before, we have fought to keep that pure. It's important to us to make sure it's perfect for you, and that's why they work so hard to make that. And you know, it's a time for it is about you, but it's not a time to draw attention to yourselves. It's about your parents and your classmates and you guys collectively as a group. So that's why, you know, we want you to dress a certain way and we want you to behave a certain way, because this is something you're going to remember the rest of your life. So at any rate, as I told you before, I don't speak at graduation. I don't think it's a time for a principal to stand up and gloat about all the things that have happened at the school that year. We bring in distinguished alumni, which we have a great one this year, to come in and speak to you. So this will be the last time that I speak to you. Damn. I want to thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your lives. I have learned from you, and I hope you have learned from me. And you all being my last class, I will remember you for the rest of my lives. And you have been so important to me. You have helped make my life full, and I'm grateful for that. I don't know why God brings people into my life, but I like to think that there's a reason for it. And I certainly hope that you feel the same way. I want to challenge you. I didn't write a speech because I want you to know that what I'm about to tell you comes from my heart. I want to challenge you to chase your dreams with passion, as hard as you can. Because there's going to be people out there that are going to tell you you can't. You're not smart enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not strong enough. You know, I say to hell with them. All right, they're your dreams. You go after them as hard as you can. You grab hold of them with everything you got, like your life depends on it. And you don't let anybody tell you you're not good enough. Chase them hard, and you will fulfill your destinies. Don't be afraid to take risks. You're going to fail at times. And when you do, you stand up and you brush yourself off when you get knocked down and you move forward. Sometimes you'll move forward in a full sprint to get away from whatever it is that's knocked you down. And sometimes you have to take baby steps and move forward one step at a time. But regardless of what that is, you take pride in yourself and you fulfill your dreams. And you don't let anybody stand in your way, and you move forward. Max's brother, my oldest son, was out at the house the other day, and he was telling me about a venture that he had taken that he didn't have success with. And at the end of it, he said something to me that resonated with me that I'll never forget. He said, "You know, Dad," he said, "the fact of the matter is that 100% of the people that don't have the guts to take a shot will never score. And nobody bats 1,000. So you will have successes in life, and you will have failures in life. But you keep your mentality of fulfilling your own obligations to yourself." I would also challenge you to be lifelong learners. As I said, I have learned from you. I learn every day in that building, and I'm going to miss that part of it. I'm going to miss you kids. You will learn for a lifetime. I'm hoping when I'm 80 years old, I'll still have the mentality of I'm going to learn something new. And I want you to do the same. You'll never know it all. None of us will. But if you have the open-mindedness to learn new things and to try new things, it's going to help to give you a more fulfilling life. Make the world a better place. Y'all know what it's like out there. You're getting ready to leave homes. You're getting ready to go to work. Getting ready to go to college. You're going to have challenges in your life. You're going to be facing things where you're going to have to make decisions. And I told you all when you were in 9th grade at the opening assembly, Trust your gut. If your gut tells you in life this might not be the right thing to do, you better listen to yourself, because your mind and your body will protect you. Remove yourself from situations that could possibly put you in danger or get you in trouble or stop you from fulfilling your dreams. I had a kid that I coached, Frankie Walker. He spoke a couple of years at graduation for me. He's an athlete, had some struggles in life when he got out of high school. He's one of the most successful defense lawyers in the eastern United States. He has offices now in Charleston. This kid's in his 30s. In Charleston, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh. If you ever go to the WVU game and you're coming down into the stadium from the backside, you'll see a big billboard of him up there, Frank Walker. He's from Institute, West Virginia. And when I was talking to him, I said, Frankie, I said, how'd you pull yourself out, man? He said, Coach, I got hungry. I said, what? He said, I got hungry, man. He said, I realized that if I either going, he started a foundation called Get Hungry or Be Hungry. He said, I realized that nobody's going to hand me things in life. That if I want it, I'm going to have to go out and get it. And I'm going to have to fight for it. And that's a fact. Very few people, besides maybe your parents, will hand you something in life. You're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to earn it. And you're going to have to be hungry for it. And it comes back down to the passion that I talked to you about earlier. Chase your dreams hard. School teachers don't make much money, kids. You all saw the strike, you saw what happened. But I'll tell you what will go a long way. If you guys will take the time tomorrow morning to find, through the process of elimination, somebody was your favorite teacher. If you will find that person and just simply say, hey, thanks. Thanks for what you did. That will go so long in our profession to know that somebody is grateful for the time and effort they put in. They work hard. We have a talented group of teachers at our school. Are they all perfect? No, they're not. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. But at the end of the day, they are a passionate group of people, and they have cared about your education. So if you could do that for me, I would really appreciate it, and I know they would too. I've always told you to represent 3 people in your life in a positive way. Who are they? Yourself, your family, the Black Eagle Nation. That doesn't stop now. Matter of fact, it gets more important now because you're getting ready to accept your spot in this world. Always hold yourself to high accountability and high self-esteem. Always remember your last name and represent your parents and your grandparents and aunts and uncles and those people that you care about in a positive way in everything that you do. And lastly, represent the Black Eagle Nation in a positive way. For people will remember you as a Black Eagle forever. And that's important to you. And that's going to be important to your success. I'm proud of you guys. And we'll be so grateful to be able to sign your diplomas. Tomorrow night when you walk through, I'm going to hand you a poem. It was a poem that my dad was the principal at Nitro High School. His first year was 1963. He had just come out of the Korean War. He coached for a couple of years, became the vice principal, and then he became principal at Nitro High School the year I was born. And he wrote a poem to his graduating class. And that was his first. And I'm going to share that with you. He passed away about 3 years ago. He was my best friend. I miss him every day. And I'm going to give you a copy of his poem. And I hope you take the time to read it. And then when you get into the back, we'll have your diplomas ready for you. We're going to make sure you have places to change for those of you who are going to Kings Island. And I hope both of you go. It'll be a great time. Thanks to all those that attended baccalaureate service. That was a wonderful service, 25 minutes long. I ask you to participate in all your things because you will remember these forever, these days forever. And to Max, I love you, son. I'm so proud of what you've become. And I hope we're as close to the rest of the days of my life as we are today, right now. I love you, kids. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your life. And I will remember you forever. And I will be watching in life the great things you're about to accomplish. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.